Hello, welcome back to another segment in excerpts from a spiritual ascension. So, this is not going to be for everyone because most of you are still on your journey, just starting your journey, don't even know that you're on your journey. But for those that may be towards or the middle of it or towards like the final stages, um, I just want to give you some hope. Okay. It's hard. It's difficult. It's going to be one of the biggest challenges that you've ever been through in your entire life. Okay. Up until that point. Okay. My journey went on for 5 years, and it was 5 years of turmoil, of insecurity, of not knowing where I would be next, of food insecurity, um, financial hardship, relationships falling apart, um, moving away from my family. So many different things happen. And when you're in the middle of it, you can't understand, why am I going through this? And why is everything so hard and so difficult? But understand, again, as I've said before, that before you came into this life, you not only chose, but you were chosen to go through this ascension journey, okay? Because you are one of the strong ones who, and as far as your soul, who has lived many lives. You're an old soul who has lived many lives to have the knowledge and wisdom to be able to go through this in this lifetime, okay? All that to say is that when you get on the other side, okay, I remember probably about a year and a half, 2 years into it, I kind of started understanding kind of what was going on. And I'm like, okay, this is going to end soon. Everything's going to get better soon. This is, the divine is going to take me out of this and I'm going to be in just a better situation. Well, that didn't happen. Another year went by, and then another year went by, another year went by. 5 years I was on this ascension journey. And let me say that spirit will put you through something, and then there'll be a rest period. Okay. Spirit's not harsh or anything, that there'll be a time for you to rest. Okay. Because mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you are drained. Okay. Um, but then it's kind of like you're pushed into the next segment of it, which can be another difficult segment. And then you're taken out of that, and there's again another rest period. Um, so like I was saying, all that to say is that when you get to the end, we're so used to being in these hard times that we expect for something else to come. Like, what's next? What's next going to come that's going to break us down in some way? But we have to then realize that it's over. Okay, we've gone through our journey. It's over. We've reached the top of the ascension. Okay, and Spirit's going to show you that only goodness now is going to come into your life. Not to say that you're not going to have problems or issues, or there's going to be, issues with some relation, but it's going to, you have so much knowledge and wisdom now that you're able to work through these things at a higher level. Okay. Um, it's like even now, sometimes in a relationship, I'll say something and then I'll catch myself and I'm like, that was the old Marilyn and from the past life. And I don't want to bring that old Marilyn into this new life. So it's up to me now to kind of fix that. And I recognize that. Whereas the old Marilyn probably would not have tried to fix it or didn't want to fix it or just kind of threw up my hands like it's unfixable. But now knowing I want only good relationships and the right people in my life and those who are going to be there for me as I'm going to be there for them, the lessons that you've learned along the way, and as far as being an old soul, having the wisdom from lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, you now have the resources and abilities to work through anything. Okay. Or your karma, your past karma has now been worked through. So you're not carrying any of that around as a burden. Okay. Um, and you're going to be very aware of not allowing anyone to also bring you into, it's kind of going to be kind of hard for anyone to do that to you because you're so protected at this point that spirit's not going to allow you to accumulate any bad karma. Okay, it's only good karma that you're going to go through the rest of this life with. Um, but it's kind of hard. Like I say, I'm on the other side, and a lot of times I'm like, okay, oh my goodness, like, how am I going to work through this situation? And it's kind of like there's no more, how do you say this? Um, you're now attracting only good things. So there's no more chasing or trying to fix or mend things because the universe is only bringing in good things. Anything that comes in that is not, that's unhealthy or um, has any kind of darkness is going to be blocked. Okay. Or if it comes in some way, it's going to be taken out very quickly. So just to give you hope that when you're on the other side, it's not going to continue. And I think we kind of get into this. Um, how did somebody describe that? I can't think of it now. Uh, Somebody had just given that example. I have it written down here, but I don't want to flip through all my pages now for you. That we always expect the worst, because so many bad things have happened to us that we're going to continue to expect the worst. But believe me, that's not how it's going to be at all. Okay, so I just wanted to give you some hope and know that things will get better. And I'm sure it's not easy wherever you are right now on your journey. Okay. If you'd like to spend time with me, have a conversation, link is below to book time with me. Also, I've done several courses on the Ascension journey. Please feel free to book time with me. I'm sorry. Please feel free to go to the link below and sign up for one of the courses there. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.